For military members returning from serving our nation in Iraq and Afghanistan, there's a new program that might interest you, your family, or a fellow veteran. It's called the Red Sox Foundation and Massachusetts General Hospital Home Base Program. Home base services are wide-ranging and include care for service members and veterans experiencing combat stress or the symptoms of traumatic brain injury, guidance and support for family members, community education about the invisible wounds of war, access to the latest research and therapy for combat stress and traumatic brain injury.
In 2003, I participated in the invasion of Baghdad. My reserve unit was activated. We were sent to Kuwait, and then when the war started, late March, early April, I was attached to the 3rd Infantry Division.
Before I knew it, there I was, signed up and ready to go. So I did about 7 years active duty time, and I did 4 deployments, which 2 were in Afghanistan.
As great as it is to finally get home to your loved ones, we know it isn't always easy.
For veterans with combat stress or traumatic brain injury, it's even harder.
That's why Home Base is focused on providing veterans or active service members
And their families.
with the care they've earned. Getting the help that you need to deal with these issues shouldn't be your most difficult challenge. At Home Base, we treat vets and family members dealing with depression, isolation, memory loss, and anxiety confidentially and with the minimum amount of red tape. We believe that every returning service member deserves access to the best available medical care.
I really found out about Home Base through social media and through, first thing I found out was on Facebook. And I thought that it was a great thing that they were helping out this generation of veterans. I later found out that they were hiring, so I applied right away because I really thought the mission of Home Base is really something I wanted to do coming around the military. I'm a Veterans Outreach Coordinator for the program, and I work with my generation of veterans on a daily basis.
Home Base is set up to be unique in that sense that we're a public-private partnership between the Red Sox Foundation and Mass General Hospital that is serving the larger veterans community throughout New England, located right here in Boston, what is partly the center of the medical universe in New England.
We'd like to show you around the place by taking you through a few simple steps of getting here and engaging with the Home Base program.
The first thing we need you to do is get in touch with us to schedule an appointment. Our goal is to offer you an appointment within 2 weeks, or if needed, within a few days.
Located at 101 Merrimack Street in Boston, we are easily accessible by the MBTA within walking distance of North Station from the Green Line and commuter rail, Haymarket on the Orange Line, or Bowdoin on the Blue Line. If you prefer to drive, we're just off the highway in downtown Boston, easy to find from Storrow Drive.
If you decide to drive, parking is provided in the Government Center parking garage located at 50 New Sudbury Street and accessible from the intersection of Congress and New Chardon Streets. When you arrive for your appointment, just let our receptionist know that you've parked there and we'll validate your parking ticket. There's a cafe and plenty of places to sit and relax in the building in case you're early or if you arrive hungry. This is our reception area. From the moment you arrive, our receptionist will give you the paperwork you need to help us get started. At your first visit, we'll give you a copy of the Partner's Privacy Notice, so you'll be informed about your rights as a patient here. This is yours to keep. We'll also have you sign one of these green acknowledgement forms, which lets the hospital know that we gave you that privacy notice. You will receive one of these purple encounter forms at each visit. All you have to do is sign to confirm that you're seeing the doctor that day, and then hand it over to your clinician. That's it. Super simple.
When you come to Home Base, you'll be meeting with a clinician in one of these private meeting rooms.
If your family's seen at the Home Base program, you'll meet with members of our Family Outreach and Support team in rooms like these. Insurance is always a concern. Will my insurance cover this? The answer is absolutely. No matter when you deployed, whether you're a current or discharged service member, even if you do not presently have insurance, Home Base is dedicated to making sure there are no financial barriers to providing care to you and your family.
The main thing that Bob and I try to get across the veterans our generation is that these are ordinary responses to extraordinary circumstances, and the average service member has gone above and beyond the expectations of what our country has had for them, and that Home Base is set up to provide support for the reintegration home.
I like to remind veterans that if you earned a Purple Heart in combat, if you had a scar or some type of injury, you'd never question the amount of treatment and therapy that went into solving that. And yet, if there are PTSD or traumatic brain injury concerns, that is the same type of injury, but maybe less recognized. It's an invisible wound, but one that requires treatment nonetheless. This is an opportunity to come in and seek that treatment, that physical therapy of the brain, to identify yourself as someone in need of something more than you're getting right now. Every veteran is an individual, and yet you're all part of a whole. You're part of the war fighters and the support that have gone into fighting generations of battles for the United States, and you deserve every opportunity when you come home.
If you have any questions about home base or anything you saw today, our number, email, and website are on the screen. We know it's a big decision to reach out for help, but we'll be here to support you every step of the way when you pick up the phone and call. Because being part of TEAM means never having to face a challenge alone. On behalf of the entire home base program, thank you for your service. We look forward to seeing you.